past 30 years, Western powers have been embroiled in military conflicts across the Middle East, but China has been doing something completely different. In total secrecy, they've been developing weapons that look like something out of a science fiction movie. And here's the shocker. We're not talking about prototypes sitting in labs. These weapons already exist, and many are in operation right now. Today, you're going to discover the 8 most mind-blowing Chinese military inventions out there. From cannons that fire without gunpowder to drones the size of mosquitoes that could be spying on you without you knowing it. Technology so advanced that it's changing the rules of modern warfare forever. By the time you get to number 1, you'll understand why military experts around the world are genuinely concerned about the future of combat. Number 8. The electromagnetic railgun. The concept of the railgun has been around in theory for decades, but China appears to have been the first nation to turn this technology into a truly functional, deployable weapon system. This electromagnetic cannon uses colossal magnetic fields to accelerate projectiles to speeds exceeding 7 times the speed of sound. All without the need for gunpowder or traditional chemical propellants. The physics behind the system are as brutal as they are elegant. The projectiles are accelerated along conductive rails using electromagnetic forces of such magnitude that they reach speeds exceeding 2,500 meters per second. The kinetic energy released on impact is enough to penetrate the armor of virtually any known armored vehicle as if it were cardboard. The real game changer comes from the economic and logistical aspects. Each shot costs a fraction of what a conventional guided missile would, while the effective range exceeds 200 kilometers. China has been installing working prototypes on warships since 2018, significantly ahead of similar Western programs that still struggle with fundamental engineering problems. Number 7. O5 Mobile Laser System. For decades, directed energy weapons remained confined to the realm of speculation and experimental laboratories. China's O5 system represents the operational embodiment of this technology in a truly deployable platform. This high-powered laser system mounted on mobile tactical vehicles can neutralize drones, destroy short-range missiles, blind enemy optical sensors, and damage sensitive electronics at ranges of several kilometers. The versatility of the system is particularly disturbing. The OW5 can modulate its power output depending on the target, from simply frying electronic circuits to literally melting metal surfaces in a matter of seconds. All of this occurs in complete silence, with no noise or ballistic signature to allow triangulation of its position. The target simply ceases to function or disintegrates without warning. The tactical mobility of the system exponentially amplifies its operational utility. Mounted on conventional transport vehicles, the O5 can constantly relocate while avoiding satellite detection and suppression attacks. The operational cost is almost absurd compared to conventional munitions. Each shot requires only a few dollars worth of electricity, while a traditional anti-aircraft missile can cost millions. Number 6. Chinese Suicide Drone Swarm. Swarm warfare represents a paradigm shift in military doctrine that China has embraced with particular fervor. Its autonomous suicide drone systems can be deployed in formations of hundreds of units simultaneously from a single launch pad. Each individual drone, about the size of a large bird, carries enough explosives to neutralize vehicles, personnel, or facilities, but the real threat emerges from their collective behavior coordinated by artificial intelligence. These swarms operate as distributed organisms capable of making autonomous tactical decisions in real time. If one unit is destroyed, the rest instantly recalculate their attack strategy. They can identify and prioritize targets using automated visual reconnaissance, communicate with each other using mesh network protocols, and execute saturation maneuvers that overwhelm even the most sophisticated air defense systems. The economics of the system completely reverse the traditional equation of cost-effectiveness in combat. Each drone costs less than $1,000 to produce, yet can destroy millions worth of equipment. China publicly demonstrated the coordinated launch of 200 drones from a single vehicle in 2017. But Western intelligence suggests that actual operational capabilities significantly exceed what has been shown in public demonstrations. Number 5. The Yoda-20 Hypersonic Ghost Missile. The development of hypersonic weapons represents arguably the most disruptive advance in military technology since the advent of nuclear weapons. China's WH-20 travels at speeds exceeding Mach-10, but sheer speed is a mere fraction of what makes this system truly terrifying. Its maneuverability throughout its flight phase makes it essentially impossible to intercept with currently deployed missile defense technology. Traditional ballistic missiles follow predictable trajectories that allow for the calculation of intercept points. The WH-20 can constantly change course, altitude, and speed during its flight, completely overriding conventional intercept algorithms. Its minimized thermal signature and extreme aerodynamic profile make it nearly invisible to detection systems until it is too late to respond effectively. Publicly known tests include a 2021 launch where the missile partially circumnavigated the globe before striking its target with pinpoint accuracy. This demonstration not only validated extraordinary technical capabilities, it unequivocally communicated that no point on the planet is off limits to potential. Number 4. A JX-002 Ghost submarine. Undersea warfare has always been a deadly game of stealth versus detection, but China's Aota X-002 appears to have dramatically shifted the advantage to the side of concealment. This submarine incorporates near-silent propulsion systems combined with advanced acoustic coatings that actively absorb sonar waves, making it virtually undetectable by conventional tracking methods. The system's operational endurance is equally impressive. It can remain submerged for months without needing to surface or expose itself thanks to highly efficient power management systems and superior internal atmosphere renewal capabilities. This combination of extreme stealth and operational persistence creates a near-perfect area denial platform. China has been deploying these submarines in international waters without Western intelligence being able to accurately determine how many units are operational or where they are at any given time, equipped with state-of-the-art torpedoes and the ability to launch cruise missiles from extreme operational depths. These silent predators pose an existential threat to traditional naval power projection. Number 3. Canine combat robots. Land-based combat robotics have evolved from clunky laboratory prototypes to genuinely useful platforms in real-world operational environments. China's quadruped combat robots represent the vanguard of this evolution, combining mobility in complex terrain with significant payload capacities and increasing levels of decision-making autonomy. These quadruped mechanical systems can navigate terrain that is completely impassable for wheeled or tracked vehicles, from stairs and rubble to steep slopes and unstable surfaces. They can carry up to 20 kilograms of equipment, including automated weapons, reconnaissance sensors, or explosive charges. The most advanced versions are being equipped with medium-caliber machine guns controlled by automated targeting systems. The ability to coordinate between multiple units exponentially amplifies their tactical effectiveness. They can operate in pack formations, communicating via encrypted protocols with low probability of intercept, sharing reconnaissance information in real time, and executing coordinated tactical maneuvers without direct human intervention. China has tested them in actual military exercises, demonstrating that the technology has matured beyond experimental concept into genuinely deployable platforms that redefine robotic infantry. Number 2. The FH-97 Stealth Condor. Combat unmanned aircraft have rapidly transitioned from remotely piloted reconnaissance vehicles to truly autonomous strike platforms with stealth capabilities comparable to next-generation manned aircraft. China's FH-97 represents this new category of aircraft, combining extremely low radar signatures with operational autonomy that borders on artificial general intelligence applied to aerial combat. This long-range drone can execute missions of over 1,000 kilometers, identify and prioritize targets using automated reconnaissance algorithms, make lethal engagement decisions without human intervention, and successfully return to its home base. Its artificial intelligence can process tactical information and make decisions in milliseconds, a speed impossible for human pilots burdened with biological limitations in processing and reaction time. The real revolution emerges when multiple FH-97s operate in coordination. They can create distributed aerial networks that share sensor information. They execute synchronized attacks from multiple vectors and dynamically adapt tactics based on observed enemy responses. China demonstrated the system publicly in 2019, but Western military analysts suspect that operationally deployed versions incorporate significantly superior capabilities to those shown in public displays, thus maintaining an informational advantage over real capabilities. Number 1. Mosquito Spy Drone. The miniaturization of surveillance systems has reached levels that would have seemed impossible just a decade ago. China's microdrones, literally the size of insects, represent microscopic reconnaissance devices capable of infiltrating virtually any space while remaining completely indistinguishable from natural fauna to casual observers. These devices use biomimetic propulsion systems that replicate the flapping wings of real insects, allowing them to fly in a manner that is visually indistinguishable from mosquitoes. They can infiltrate buildings through open windows, air vents, or any small opening and remain motionless for extended periods while capturing high-definition audio and video via microscopic cameras and microphones. The security nightmare this presence can hardly be overstated. Classified conversations in government facilities, high-level corporate meetings, and private diplomatic deliberations could be compromised without the participants having the slightest suspicion. China has invested massive resources in this technology, transforming traditional espionage by human agents into operations executed by insect-sized devices released by the hundreds on any strategic target. We've looked at 8 of the most impressive and disturbing military inventions in China's current arsenal, from electromagnetic cannons that fire without gunpowder to mosquito-sized drones capable of eavesdropping on every private conversation. Each of these technologies represents a quantum leap that is completely redefining modern warfare. If you found this content interesting, give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos about military technology and defense. See you next time. Yeah.
Challenge next we have this beautiful